very memorable game. I think people that were there will remember that for a long time.
They got their money's worth.
They did, yeah. Double overtime, yep.
Yeah, it was a double overtime game, and it looked like in the last few seconds that Hanover had it in the bag.
Yeah, it did. They were up 5 with 1:30 left, and the thought crossed my mind as well: is am I going to have to give like an end of the season speech? And kids were able to make some big plays and turn it around.
Well, unfortunately for you, it was on their home court. Just the luck of the draw. They were a district host. But how much does that influence the game, having to go into someone's home court?
I always say it's probably worth about 10 points, and I really mean that. Like
really?
I do. They jumped all over us to start. They were up 17-7, and I think that home court advantage. And we got there an hour before the game, and the gym was almost half full with Hanover fans already. So they were ready for that, and it's somewhere they practice every day, and they're used to playing. And we had the luck of the draw last year, hosting them in regionals, and so that was pretty. I thought it was an advantage for us. So I think it worked both ways the other night. So.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
That's right. Yeah.
And for the program and for really winter sports, take a look at everything happening at Lumen Christi. It's been a great season.
Yeah, it's been another great season. We've our bowling teams both won regional titles a couple weeks ago, and then they placed the boys placed 3rd and the girls 8th overall at the state tournament. So that was really neat. Hockey also had a great year as well. Swim and dive, they'll be competing in the state finals.
Right.
And then also gymnastics finished 2nd in the region, so they qualified, and they'll be heading out of town to go compete in the state finals as well this weekend. Girls basketball has done well, so that we're off to the district tournament for the girls this week and ready to go. So been a great year.
Yeah, the winter season, it's not over. Although some schools, it's wrapped up.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so this week, tomorrow, it's the first game in your regional, and you're up in Ithaca.
Yes, up at Ithaca, 7 o'clock against Stockbridge. We played them early in the year, our 4th game of the season, and beat them at home by 10. They've improved. They won 15 of their last 16 games. They're playing really good basketball. And they do pose some problems for us with their size. They're one of the biggest teams we'll play this year. They're also a predominantly zone team, which we have not seen a lot this year. So I think we're ready for it, but it'll definitely be a challenge. There's no bad teams at this point of the season.
So in the district, you really do get a chance to see your competition ahead of time, and in most cases play them.
Yep.
But at this point, if you get through Tuesday night, when you get through Tuesday
there we
night,
go.
what does it look like? What's the other bracket?
Yeah, we'll see somebody we have not seen in person yet. We've seen them on film. It'll either be Ovid Elsie or Chesaning, who made it to the regionals last year as well. Both really good programs. They've been on a roll, especially Chesaning lately. So it'll be a tough game on Thursday as well.
I'm surprised, really. I saw one of your first couple of games this year, and I thought, the team, it didn't look like this was a team that was going to go far based on the components of a team.
Yep.
You really had a lot of athletic students, but they didn't look like basketball players. Not a lot of height.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. No, I would. Yeah, we definitely do not pass the eye test. I would agree with you. No, but we've really come together, and it's one of the most unique teams I've ever coached before. We have 2 freshmen who play a lot. We have 2 sophomores who definitely contribute and get minutes. We have 4 great seniors who all lead in different ways, and then we have a group of juniors who don't play a lot right now, but they're waiting for their opportunity as seniors, and they make us better every day in practice. But it's a unique team because age-wise, we're spread out all over the place. But the locker room is so cohesive. They get along so well. Yep.
Yeah, I guess my first impression was everyone looks young. I mean, it was just, a bunch of really young-looking kids on that team. What's it like for you to be able to coach not just one, but your two of your sons on this?
Yeah, it's been incredible. I mean, it has its rocky moments at times. I mean, they're brothers, right? Brothers fight, they disagree and things like that. So they've had some moments like that. And as a dad, I mean, we're all dads. Like, it's a lot of times we're never right, and they have to remind them, as your basketball coach, you still have to listen to me. We're not at home, things like that. But it's been great. I've been doing this for almost 25 years, more than 25 actually. And to be able to coach my own kids after spending 20 plus years coaching other people's kids is very rewarding. To share this, I love the game. I love being a part of a basketball program, the bonds, the relationships, the practices, all those things. And to be able to do that with your two sons, it's been really special.
And coaching the girls, what's it like for you? This is your first year coaching Lumen's girls.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a nice outlet for me, as after being the AD for the last 6 years, and it gives me that kind of decompression away from my AD role. And it's a great group of girls, and very similar to what Josh is talking about. With it's very spread out. 1 senior, 5 juniors, 1 sophomore, and 4 freshmen. And the same type of thing. We've been focusing a lot on the culture side of things and the locker room, and making sure that the girls are being cohesive, and it's been really fun. We've had a very tough schedule, and I think our girls are geared up and ready to go for the district this week, and it's exciting.
Yeah, the talent, the freshman class, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, very amazing. Like Kenna Hunt is a very special player, and so is Lucy Rozak, very special player. Erin O'Dowd is made a ton of progress over the year, and so is Ollie Dalton as the 4 freshmen that have been part of that. And Kathleen Doan's done a great job of leading, as the 1 senior on the team, and she seems like she's kind of the aunt or the mom of all the girls. So it's been really fun to watch that.
Yeah, well, she probably gets that from her mom.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. You know it. Val has taught her well.
That's right. So having that gap, but really with both teams, because a lot of schools, there's freshmen JV that are on those teams, and they don't see the varsity till they're juniors. You've got kids that are freshmen on the varsity team. What's that like?
Yeah, I mean, I think that when you look at that, like having those kids like that, it doesn't come around that often. And, I think we're pretty fortunate, both of us, to have that mix of having that younger talent that is varsity ready.
What's the district for Lumen look like this week?
For the girls, so we play Hanover at 7 at Grass Lake. So another Hanover Lumen game, but this one's actually truly on a neutral site. So, but yeah, so it'll be that, and then if we're to win that, then the winner of that game goes on, and we'll play the winner of Grass Lake. Or either East Jackson or Napoleon. They played at Hanover, East Jackson and Napoleon play tonight. That winner will play at 5:30 against Grass Lake on Wednesday.
Wow,
So,
you've got a busy week. You've got to figure out all the buses.
busy week, so which is good. Yeah. So I mean, I'd rather wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, thanks for taking time out of your busy week to stop in today, and congratulations on your success so far, and good luck this week.
Before we get off air, I'd like 2 things. One, happy birthday to Josh Tropay on Wednesday.
Josh, happy birthday.
It's Wednesday. And then also a quick shout out to Sarah Wilhelm today. March is National Athletic Training Month, and we're so blessed to be able to celebrate her this month, and every athletic trainer that's in that field. So, and we're great to have it. We're blessed to have a great one. We'll
ring it for Sarah again as well. And too bad, Ash Wednesday, you can't celebrate on your birthday this year.
I know. It's okay.
All right, well, we'll be anxious to see how things go for both teams this week. From Lumen Christi Catholic School, Jesse Brown and Josh Tropay.